What's up, fellas? Here at the week 3 review. I'm gonna try to keep this video short. I've had a long day at work and just set on 2 hours worth of soccer calls for pro and ACC. So I'm just kind of tired and ready to go to bed. But I needed to get this video out to you guys and get you guys some updated power rankings for the week. I know Ray put his out, but I mean, I don't know how much we can trust his, so I'll make sure to get you guys updated and go from there. We'll start with my matchup. I played Kenny this week. Kenny won this one. It was actually pretty close, and it shouldn't have been. Um, he was, I think, down a few points going into Monday night, and I thought he's probably going by 30. So I'm surprised he only won 103 to 97. Stafford didn't do too well for him, only 11 points. He obviously had a huge day out of Tyreek Hill with 26. We all know how that game went. I'm not going to harp on the Dolphins playing Madden out there. Browns defense got him 14, but I mean, outside of that, nothing crazy in his lineup. I mean, obviously Puka and Hawkinson each got about 10. He did have Marquise Brown on the bench who had 15. Um, Tough day for Jahmyr Gibbs, I would say, 9 points, but without David Montgomery there, I'm sure people had some higher expectations for him. Rashad White only with the 6. Obviously, Buccaneers had a tough matchup with the Eagles, although for some reason, I just feel like the Eagles don't look as good as they did previously last year. Jalen Warren got him 7. I mean, nobody really sucking in his lineup, just nobody really going off. Looking at my team here, Justin Fields with only 11. He's struggling this year. I don't know what the fuck the Bears coaching staff is doing. He should be running the ball minimum 10 times a game and doing a lot more playmaking instead of trying to be a pocket passer. It just doesn't fit his style. Had Jerome Ford got me 18. Obviously, Josh tried to give me shit like it wasn't even halftime because he had 0. And then before you know, he's got 2 touchdowns. Look, I understand I spent a lot of money on him. I've lost Dobbins for the season. I don't have Eckler. Haven't had him for 2 weeks. Like, I'm scrambling at running back. Like, what do you expect me to do? I mean, 18 points. We'll see when we cover your team. He scored more than all your running backs. So, I mean, so far, it looks like money well spent. And it was a very difficult matchup with the Titans, who have a very good run defense. So I'll take 18 points any day, and I'd be glad if he averaged that all year. It'd be money well spent. Chris Olave got me 14. Just wish he could have gotten the end zone. DJ Moore got a garbage touchdown. I mean, obviously, that's part of the game, but 12 points there. Jets defense sucked. Kicker did well for me, got me 15. I had nothing going on the bench. Obviously, Eckler and Ayuk didn't play this week, so tough when you're missing guys that brings the value to your team. Nico Collins didn't have a big day, only 4 points. Tough day for Mark Andrews as well with 5.5. I expect a little more there. Same with Gus Edwards. I want to say maybe he got hurt in that game. I'm not sure, but only with 5 points there. Next matchup, we have Michael versus Dakota. Michael had a big win here, 119 to 82. Looking at Dakota's team, obviously led by Tua, who had 4 touchdowns, 28 points. Very big day there. Kelsey got in the end zone for his Taylor Swift touchdown. I'm sure you've heard more than enough about that. 16 points there. Jacksonville defense got him -4. I don't think Jacksonville's defense is very good, but I can definitely see playing them against the Texans, although the Texans are actually surprisingly a little better than we expect. Obviously, the horrible coaching move is having A-Chain on the bench, who had 49 points. What are you thinking? Obviously, I mean, you could have played him over Josh Kelly. Obviously, Kelly struggled last week, but it was a tougher matchup, so I had an easier matchup this week. So obviously, you thought he might do a little bit better, as I'm sure most of us did. I think I played him in a DFS lineup. Only 2 points there. You obviously playing Bijan every week. Tough game for him. I have a feeling he's going to have a nice day coming Sunday when they play in London versus Jacksonville. And obviously when Kerwin Williams has been playing pretty well with 7. So can't hate on him there. But obviously I'm sure, we've seen what he can provide. It's just obviously they're not going to score 70 points every week. So expectations got to be tamed a little bit. Looking at Michael's team, Trevor Lawrence got 14. Joe Mixon found the end zone with 14. Amari Cooper with a nice day. He had 21. Sam Laporta's looked like a very good tight end so far this year. He had 18, 14 out of the defense, 11 out of the kicker. Not much going on the bench here. Josh Reynolds in the lineup got 0. Looks like he was not even targeted in the game, which is a little nuts. Not really sure what that's all about. Pickens basically got him 10, Addison with 8. Just a pretty good day for him there. Looks like if Breida didn't get in the end zone, he probably would have had a rough day, but did find the end zone. Next matchup I have is Ray versus Garrett. Obviously, we know that Ray won this one, or most of us probably know that he won this one very close by 0.36. So a hell of a game. Came down to Monday night. Obviously very exciting for Ray. Not so exciting for Garrett, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. I'm looking at Ray's team. Got Joe Mixon with 15. Pacheco found the end zone with 15. Diggs with a nice day with 15. Deebo Samuel had 22. And obviously I've gotten some shit from Ray and Garrett on some of their players. I think even DJ tried to give me some shit with Devontae Adams. Like, I mean, I have to pick guys who are the best and worst picks of each round. Like, it's just what I do. Obviously, I'm gonna make mistakes, and I can usually back up my decision making, as I did in the little fake letter I wrote, apology letter. Devo's played 2 games without Ayuk. I mean, no, 1 game without him. I think, I don't know, I can't remember, but he obviously didn't play Thursday, so obviously he's gonna get more touches. That's just how it works. And he's playing the Giants, who are hot garbage. I mean, Cowboys beat them 40-0, and they suck. So Debo got 22. Jacoby Myers came back from his concussion with 12. Tutu Atwell basically sealed the deal for him in that Monday night game with the 15. Kicker got him 12. Nothing to talk about on the bench. Bench Joe Burrow, which was obviously the right choice. I wonder if he would have benched him if he had known Joe Burrow was going to play. I imagine not knowing if he's going to play obviously helps. If he known he was going to play good to go, like I wonder if he plays Geno over him. I don't know. He can answer that. Lamar Jackson with 28 for Garrett. Tony Pollard with 13. Obviously, it was a rough day for the Cowboys. A much more competitive game than I think most people expected. But you got to keep in mind, this is the NFL. This isn't like, a Power 5 versus a small school type situation. All these guys are pros. Games are going to be close. Obviously, the Cardinals, I think, are a little more surprising than I expected, to be honest. I did not expect to lose the game. I thought we'd actually cover the spread too, but obviously we lost Diggs during the week for the season. We had a couple offensive linemen out with injury, but I mean, at the end of the day, Dak is just honestly just not that good. I mean, he's a average quarterback in my mind. Josh Jacobs got him 10. Mike Evans got in the end zone. We'll see if I almost guarantee he won't keep that up this week. Because if you guys know, they're playing the Saints, and Marcus Lattimore is pretty much his kryptonite. So we'll see how that goes for him this week. Cortland Sutton got in the end zone with 15. George Kittle with 13. Nothing else really going on there. Had Goff on the bench who had 18, but obviously made the right quarterback play there. Next matchup we have Jason Fowler versus Derek. Jason Fowler won this one 140-102. He was led by Mahomes with 26. Damian Pierce had 13. Jerry Jeudy with 11. Obviously, his biggest player is Keenan Allen, who had 36. Also threw like a 50-yard touchdown to Mike Williams before Mike Williams left the game with a torn ACL, unfortunately. Chiefs defense got him 12. Kicker got him 18. Myers from Seattle. Had Kirk Cousins on the bench with 26. His quarterbacks actually scored the exact same amount of points, 25.68. That's pretty nuts to get it down to the decimal. Had Calvin Ridley with 6. Brian Robinson came back down to earth a little bit with 7. And Njoku with 4 there. Looking over here at Derek's team, obviously led by Dak, who I've already expressed my displeasure with. Only had 14. James Cook with 12. A.J. Brown with 18 there. Had Michael Pittman with 12. DeAndre Swift with 14. Niners defense had 10. Had Madison on the bench with 15. So could have got some more points had he. Well, you're not playing him over Derrick Henry, so no, I think he made the right play there. Adam Thielen had 26 on the bench. I don't think you're playing Thielen over any of the receivers he played either. So I mean, it happens from time to time that you can't do too much about it. Next matchup, I have DJ versus Dalton. DJ won this one 124-114, led by Jalen Hurts at 20. James Conner with a nice day with 19. Devontae Adams obviously had a huge day. I'm aware. 13 for 172 and 2 touchdowns, 36 points. Not AJ Brown. Amwar St. Brown with 15. Kirk had him 13. Negative points out of the Dallas defense with -2. So after those first 2 crazy weeks, obviously came down to earth. Not sure why he has an empty bench spot. That doesn't seem like smart management there. Looking over here at Dalton's team, Josh Allen got him 21. Christian McCaffrey with 20. I want to say McCaffrey's had over 20 points every week. Zach Moss got him 22. Jake Elliott with 11. Nothing on his bench. Darren Waller with 4. Devonta Smith with 5. Some struggles there. Last matchup we have Josh versus Jason. It was 190-159. This is the two highest scoring teams of the week. But Josh took the L here. Looking at Josh's team, Herbert had 29. Jamar Chase with 20. Obviously, finally getting things going a little bit. Metcalf with 14. Tank Dell had 23. Bills defense had 31. They helped me win some money in DFS. Also, Josh has an empty bench spot. Not really sure what the purpose of having an empty bench spot is. I would always pick up a player just to have on the team Sunday, just in case, somebody, ahead of them gets hurt. And now all of a sudden they're worth something. You snagged them before you had to pay for them. Looking over, Ramondre Stevenson only had Josh 7. Kendre Miller with 4. Obviously, getting a little bit more out of them might have helped, but it's tough to score 190. Looking at Jason's team, 21 out of Watson, 16 out of ETN, 29 out of Ken Walker, 24 out of Jefferson, 41 out of Mostert. I mean, that's obviously we know how that went. I own him in another league with a bunch of you guys. Mike Williams obviously had a big day with 22, but he's going to be out for the year, so that's definitely going to hurt his team here. Patriots with 11, kicker with 12. Losing fucking Mike Williams really going to hurt his team because he has, in my opinion, shit at receiver outside of the top 3. T. Higgins only got him 3. Obviously, shit went to Chase this week. They've been kind of flip-flopping, it seems. Obviously, Higgins is still a great player. It's a big day there. I didn't see anything crazy with waivers today, although I was just checking real quick on my phone this morning. So, obviously, with A-Chain already being owned, that was kind of like the biggest player to pick up this week. So there's that. Outside of that, I think that covers everything. I think I did want to mention, now I just think about it. So obviously, like, Josh lost this week, scoring the second most points, and that happens from time to time. I have heard of leagues where basically, like, you obviously have your individual matchup each week, but also, like, if you finish in the top half of the league in scoring, you get a win. And the people who score in the bottom half of the league in scoring get a loss regardless of their head-to-head matchup. So obviously that's an idea we can maybe throw around for, maybe next year if that's something you guys would want to entertain. I don't know how I would manage it online. It may be something I have to manually do. I don't know if it's something we wanted to discuss down the road. Just something I know of some leagues doing. I'm not even sure what they call it, but I know it's out there. But that'll be my video. You guys will see the power rankings here shortly, and I'll see you guys next time.